Hello, everybody. Oh man, we are going live. Welcome to a special Monday edition of the Digimon Power Hour.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Monday edition.
that's right. We hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. I'm gonna get everything tweeted out. We were ready to go live, and then
Guess who?
Mr. Henry boy decided.
I thought he spit up.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
he did.
Oh,
Do you have a tissue?
there you go. There you go.
Apologies, everybody.
Hey, no worries. I'll put it on me. Yeah, we're here. Just letting everybody get settled a little bit.
Matt Sear says he's pumped.
All right. Well, that's good because we are here to pump you up. I'm sorry. No. So this is me talking whilst trying to type, which, as we all know, never works out for anybody,
Nope.
especially me.
No.
So
Matt's ADHD won't let him.
that is right, Maggie. You nailed it.
Actually, Henry was asleep, Matt Sear.
He was asleep,
He was asleep.
and then he started to wake up
And then he found his pacifier
and was gonna go back to sleep.
and was going to go back to sleep.
But then our daughter decided to tell us that he had woke up,
Yes.
and that woke him up more.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
All right, everybody. I've just about got it posted here. Yeah, I'm waiting for that app to come out. Where like, no, I don't want to use location services. Fuck off. All right. That like just posts it to everywhere. You
Yeah.
know, too many variables that I gotta pay attention to right now, and I don't like it. Like I'm ready to just throw Twitter into the sun like everybody else. But right now we only have like 26 followers on Blue Sky. And so it's like, well, I mean, we got posted everywhere, I guess. All right. I think, and then I mean, obviously Threads, we've got it on there too. But
Some bad lag.
bad lag, that's not good.
We should be good because it's not showing on my end. Matt Sear says, just let us know, Matt Sear, if it works out for you.
Let's see. Our memory's not too high. PowerPoint trying to friggin' turn on again.
F off PowerPoint.
I know.
I can use Google Slides.
That's right. Alright. I think.
Hey now, sir.
Alright.
Looks
I mean, yeah.
good so far. That's what he just said, Matt Sear.
Okay. I think we might be okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, CPU's looking decent. Memory's looking okay. Alright. Memory's going up a little bit. But
That's why it's suggesting Black Ops once again.
oh, thanks, Microsoft, you fucking assholes. Good God, I'm not even logged into anything. I don't want to play your fucking bullshit.
That's the
Nvidia.
my bad.
You're fine.
All the nerds gonna come after me.
You're fine. Alright. Alright, we'll see. I mean, still, we're well within our...
Yeah, Matt Sear
limits,
says
so.
it looks good so far, so.
Okay. Just keep us apprised. Matt ZR, appreciate you. Didn't mean to rush you on getting us some info. But I appreciate you taking the time to hit us up. Actually, reached out. I was like, hey, we're going to be doing the anime stream tonight, just so you know. No worries about getting us information. And he was like, hey, you know what? I got you, dog. This is exact words. Exact words. Not really. Let's see. I think I need to maybe like move my screen a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I try to make it so that we're like parallel.
Gotcha.
You know, but now sometimes you slouch and you're
Yeah.
like down here.
That's a bad habit of mine.
Well, I mean, these chairs aren't necessarily made for not slouching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Henry.
Do you know what he means?
Check it out, everybody. It's just about time for the Great Pumpkin. All right, we ready to do this? Well, we're not, because I don't have the teleprompter pulled up.
Oh crap! No, we're not ready.
We're not ready. We're just about there.
Oh Lord! You could say some words like "dada," "mama." He likes to call Viv Nana. Did Nana not help you go back to sleep? Who's that guy?
I can't wait to get the Elgato prompter at some point.
Is that Dada?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, look over there. Say hi.
Who's that baby?
Can you say hi?
Say hi to the baby.
Say hi, baby. Yeah.
He's ready. Can you say Angelomon? Angelomon?
Angelomon? Leomon?
Oh, he's sleepy. All right, everybody. If this is your first time hanging out with us during one of our anime streams, what you're about to see is scary. I'm joking. I'm trying to get in the mood. All right.
Spooky.
It's taking it a minute. We're not talking about that right now. We did watch the new Venom movie. No spoilers. It was better than the second one. But
Still,
that's not saying
That's not
much.
saying much.
Anyway, we are about to dive into the first half of the Digimoon Power Hour. So this will be the My Adventures with Digimon podcast. What you're going to see is a intro and an outro for both the Digimon podcast. Just know that when we do the outro, that does not mean that the stream is ending. It actually just means that we are just getting a clean recording for the podcast that will be going up at a later date. So there you go. Does that make sense?
See.
Okay.
Dada.
That's me.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Hi, buddy. That's right. Aw, thank you.
Good job.
He's just recently started saying that. That makes me so happy.
Good
Hi,
job.
buddy. I love you.
He's
I
saying hi.
love
You saying hi?
I love you. Mm.
So you got me all bashful.
Aw, you're such a sweet boy.
He's telling everybody hi. Can you say no?
Say no.
Can you say no? No, no, no. You think it's funny, don't you? You say no, no, no.
All right.
Ah.
We ready?
Yes. Say yeah.
We're gonna rewind the audio. We're gonna turn that off until we get to the bit where we need it. So.
Bit.
Oh, like a digital bit. You get it. All right. Let me fix this part of my shirt here. There we go. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Jesus. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are.
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon, That's right, Digimon, because this is our weekly rewatch Digimon Adventure podcast where we rewatch and recap every episode of Digimon week by week, episode by episode. If you'd like to support the show, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks. Get your name in every episode, get access to the Google Drive, and generally just support Hopefully Awesome. You can also get all of those features by becoming a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. And but if you have no bucks to toss our way, that's totally fine. We are also brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. We'll tell you more about that here in a minute. Maggie. Hi. Henry, how's it going?
So it's going good. We're trying to share the microphone.
Do we need to get you a little baby microphone? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Hey,
He's
Henry,
mesmerized by it.
which Digimon is your favorite so far?
Which one's your favorite? You tell us.
Orgamon. Wow. It's your first real word.
That's great. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say Ogrmon's a good one. Hey, Henry, who else you like?
Who else do you like?
Devilman. No.
Wait, what?
Baby,
That's crazy,
you can't like all
buddy.
the bad guys.
Oh, Satan. Whoa, Henry.
Whoa,
Whoa,
no,
buddy.
No, bro.
Buddy. That's not cool, buddy.
It's cool to some people, okay?
Yeah. I mean,
It's not
it's
everybody's
okay. Hey,
cup
if
of
he wants to, you know,
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
it's just like Meatloaf said in Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. We're going back to the digital world.
Meatloaf didn't say that.
You never know. Maybe he did. Maybe Meatloaf was a big Digimon fan, you know? Who can say?
I can't see that.
Did he die? He died, right?
I don't think so. I gotta look it up now.
No, do you? We don't
Yes.
have to. Well,
Yes,
how about you look it up, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro. Now, here's what I'm gonna need you to do, Maggie.
What's
okay,
up?
as fun as it is to have Henry chiming in,
no, keep him away.
if you can, because it will be an audio podcast. and
2022.
I don't want people to. He died in 2022.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
R.I.P. King. I guess you could say he was leftovers.
That's horrible.
Meatloaf leftovers.
Meat lovers.
Nailed it.
Sorry, man.
Season 1, Episode 11, The Dancing Digimon. Special thanks as always to Digimon.fandom.com and Matt ZR, the Oracle, for helping us curate the info for this episode.
Upgrade.
Alright, this is episode 11 overall of the entire series. Original air date in Japan was May 16th, 1999, and on Fox Kids was September 10th, and on Fox Kids was September 25th, 1999. The synopsis is as follows. Sora and Biyomon find Joe and Gomamon accidentally while fishing. They explore and find what looks to be real people. However, they are all Bakumon in disguise and capture the four. With help from Joe, Birdramon, and Ikakumon, destroyed Lord Bakumon. This is Season 1, Episode 11, The Dancing Digimon. Maggie, what did we think about this episode?
It's the dancing Snapchat ghost. Just with really big teeth and...
Mortimon.
Yeah, Montymon's the original Snapchat.
Mortimon.
Izzy. It's me, Mortimon. Oh, hell no. What you think this is a game? This ain't no game.
Anyways, this is a great episode leading up to Halloween, I think.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Did not
Couldn't have
intend
timed
for
it.
this.
Yeah.
Perfect
Any
timing.
better. I couldn't really remember this one.
I'm pretty sure, because we've only ever watched Digimon Adventure the one time, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I skipped this.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I skipped. I mean, because I was trying to get you caught up for Digimon Try.
Yeah, I
So there
feel
were
like
several that I skipped.
Yeah, I feel like you did skip quite a few
Yeah.
because I did not remember the one with the temple.
Yeah.
I do not remember this one.
Did you remember Frigimon?
I feel like I do.
He's in another episode, so
Oh,
I
okay,
almost
that
wonder if you
might
thought
be it.
Yeah.
But I remember
Yeah.
I remember the egg, the nursery.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did play that one because that one, I feel like it's the next episode. I
Yeah.
feel like that one's more important
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I can see why you skipped this one.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
it's a good one.
fun. It's
yeah,
fun.
it's a good episode.
But at the same time, if you're trying to hurry up and catch somebody up for something like that, yeah, I can understand.
We was just doing the necessary to get the plot so that when you went and watched Digimon Adventure Try, you wouldn't be absolutely lost. Even though you're still pretty lost.
Every now and then.
I mean,
I'm more lost on Power Rangers than this.
well, yeah. But I mean, like, when we were in theaters watching Digimon Adventure Try.
Yes.
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when we was there, like, that was a lot. I mean, and I'll be honest, I was a bit confused about what was going on. Because there was a lot of things I didn't...
Yeah.
It was just a little bit different, you know?
Yeah.
But for this one, I mean, honestly, this is one of those... I think I kind of mentioned it last week. This is one of those episodes where I first, like, was like, hey, there's something weird about this show. Like, some religious undertones that, like...
You gotta love anime, man.
Yeah, like, it's
I
wild.
love it. I love it so much.
And-
There's so many anime that has religious undertones and overtones to it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And, like, what's funny is I always suspected that there was more to Joe's, Bakuman lose your power thing. And upon research, between me and Matt ZR, turns out not a lot different. I mean, it is different. Like, it is different, but
Yeah.
like, I was expecting like a genuine, I don't know,
Like,
prayer or
yeah.
something, No, I mean, it's like a joke in the show in Japan too. So like I don't know. I mean, it's obviously different from what they gave us in the American version, where it's just
Sorry.
okay.
I was trying to make sure you didn't kick this over with the Chromebook on it. That's all.
You're fine. But oh Lord, is he okay?
Yes.
But I forget what I was saying. Something
The
about
prayer.
the prayer. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, I thought it was a fun episode. The Bakumon, for it to be, let me start that over. For it to be about Joe and Sora,
Mm-hmm.
two of not my favorite characters, it was actually very entertaining. Like, I felt like they did a really good job. This is probably the best kind of mashup,
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I mean, like, Matt and Ty was great because it's Matt and Ty. But, like, this was fun because I didn't really know what to expect from either one of them,
Yeah.
And, like, where it ended up, them almost getting eaten by the giant Bakumon and stuff.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry. Don't. In order to help somebody's self-confidence, you don't make them the leader.
Hey, man,
Like,
they're just 12. They don't know no better, all right?
Like, it just killed me the whole entire time. I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. You put the student that barely talks to anyone. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my grammatical error there.
You're fine.
And you don't make them the leader of the group. Yes, sometimes it will work, but I feel like Joe made it worse by pretending to be brave.
Yeah, Joe was he's still trying to figure himself out. Even later on in the podcast, there's a moment where it talks about the previous Joe episode.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like this one helped kind of solidify Joe as more than just an old stick in the mud, and ultimately he did actually like win the day. Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
was,
true.
but I agree, like the way that they started it off was they started off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Like, that's obviously not the way you would handle this situation.
No.
But that did make it more fun because they were all trying to be behind Joe, even though they knew a lot of the things he was saying wasn't great. And like the fact that so little power went so straight to his head, like, it's so funny.
Oh, I know.
Like, he turned into such a butthole,
Yes,
like,
he did.
immediately.
I was like,
Immediately.
Joe, you just made yourself like an even more disliked character. Like, good God, man.
But I feel like by the end of it, like, you know, the whole little group here, I feel like they all kind of had a better understanding of each other. And
Yes.
I think they appreciated Joe for who he is. And know that, you know, now Joe has an actual, you know, knowledge sometimes that can be helpful, you know? Sometimes. Not all the time.
That guy's supposed to be a doctor.
Hey, Maggie, you know?
Joe. What a joke.
What a Joe.
What's up, Shiny?
Shiny! Hey, but you know what else is not a joke, Maggie?
What?
The fact that this episode is brought to you by a 30-day free trial of Amazon Prime. Have you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals? Well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows, including classics like Pokemon Gold and Silver, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, and Digimon Adventure Try. Listen to ad-free music and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Well, then use the link in our link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. And now, back to the show.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
What?
We got a sleepy baby. He's falling asleep, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
If he's asleep by the time we end, we'll put him to bed before we start Sailor Moon.
Okay.
How's that sound? Sound good?
Sounds good. If he ever falls asleep.
All right. War, what is it good for? How the current big bad plot has progressed this week. Well, at the beginning of this episode, Devimon refers to the previous 2 episodes as if they've already happened, though it later seems that these 3 episodes and the next one all take place at roughly the same time. So I wanted to call this out. Now, this may just be my internal logic here, but like every episode of the past, like the past 2 episodes plus this one, has begun with them on their bed, like...
Yeah, floating.
Yeah. Like, and it seems like it's still the night of Devimon, like, sending them all, you know, whatever. And so, it doesn't really make sense for Devimon to be mentioning, like, what had happened to the other groups, because theoretically, like, all of these are happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
You know? Now, in the Japanese version, he actually doesn't say any of that, so that probably explains that away.
Yeah.
So it's definitely an English dub issue. But that also helps explain, like, you know, Ogremon is in this one, Leomon was in the last one.
Yeah.
And why, like, those 2 aren't in each other's, because they're both in these opposite locations, you know?
Yeah.
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 Also, Ogremon, what the you doing in the crate?
Believe it or not, thanks to Matt ZR, there is a reason.
Oh, okay.
There is a reason for that.
Like, bro didn't think that through.
I mean, it's not
watching the dub.
It's not a good reason. Like, I'll give him that. Like, it still was a poorly thought out plan, but there is a reason to it. And so I was surprised by that when I was reading it. I was surprised. Everything okay?
It's the sock thing, the monitor.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm trying to chill it out.
You're fine. Once again, Devimon's plan to split up the Digidestined seems to be not working that well, as Joe and Sora have broken the Black Gears controlling this island as well. So again, just Devimon, just not really succeeding on any of the stuff that he's doing, which is kind of makes him feel like less of a threat, you know? And like, I'm still not 100% certain, like, what was the goal?
Yeah.
To just split them up and just that they would die?
I guess so. I think that's why he's thinking, oh, they're humans.
And like,
they'll die.
Where are these floating islands going? Just like into the ocean? Like
away from the mountain.
But is there anything special about the mountain?
I thought that's where Devimon's at.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the goal here, though? Like, if he's trying to rule the digital world, just sending them away so that he can, like, just fuck off on the Infinity Mountain. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on there, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know there's like the black gears and he's trying to protect them because they're going to give him his power and stuff. And like, but I mean, doesn't feel like there's a reason for any of this.
Stupid.
I mean, hey, he is a champion level idiot. So
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Let's get into continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
All right. Gomamon references when Joe took on Unimon in the episode Ikakumon's Harpoon Torpedo. This episode also functions as a follow-up on that episode by exploring Joe's lack of faith in himself. How ironic that Joe's lack of faith could only be helped by him showing faith in defeating the Bakumon.
Because you got to have faith. You can't hear that. Why are you acting like you do?
No, it did feel like, the little bit of Joe's confidence that he gained by climbing the top of the mountain. This definitely caused him to lose it, but regain it. So really, I mean, we just saw his character kind of do a 360. Like, he kind of went on a little bit of a journey, but by the end of it, he's just kind of back to believing in himself, I guess.
Yeah.
But he does, I guess it's just to show that he's not done with his lack of confidence.
Yeah.
That's always going to be kind of something he struggles with.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, that does make it all the better when he does like prove that he has like confidence, or not necessarily prove that he has confidence, but when he takes a chance on himself,
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of times with like the Myotismon stuff, like there's plenty of times where he shows that even though he doubts himself, that he's gonna summon whatever belief in himself and succeed. And so I mean it's really cool, like I think Joe like really probably one of the stronger maturity stories of the entire first season, because by the time we end it, he's like full on adult, you know.
He's like, I'm ready.
He's like, I'm a doctor, I'm patching shit up and shit.
He's like, I'm flunking my classes too.
Nah, remember he takes a test and it's fun in the movie. Remember he's like, it can't end like this, and like the world's about to end, but he's still taking his math exam. Anyway,
that sounds awful. The world's ending and you have to take a math exam.
I can't imagine a place I'd want to be less than taking a math test.
Yeah, I'd be like the teacher in there. I'd be like, y'all get out of here. There's better things to do than this math exam. The world is ending.
The world is literally ending.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck this, and just throw my shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's America for.
Yeah, maybe that explains why we are the way we are.
Explains a lot, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The Bakumon, disguised as people, tricked Joe and Sora into becoming the offering of the, quote, great Bakumon, which is a huge Bakumon combined from all of the Bakumon in the cemetery. Maggie, is this a DNA Digivolve?
You asked me that.
I did. I did ask you that.
I was like, maybe?
I'm going to say it's not, but only because they don't turn into something else. They just merge to one big Bakumon.
Become Lord Bakumon.
Yeah, and like there's not any more like lore behind it. I tried. I searched Lord Bakumon, and like there's a little that we talk about here when I talk about Bakumon, but like nothing more than just, they all just go together and make a big one. And like I'm trying, and Matt ZR, you correct me here, but I'm trying to remember any other time that this has happened in Digimon. Like there's been fusions, don't get me wrong, like there's been DNA digivolving, but like for just multiple of the same to merge to one big same version of the thing, I don't understand.
I don't know either.
Yeah. It's weird. And like it's not even like when Optimus Prime had that plane give him all of his stuff and like he was still Optimus, but now he had like jets and shit.
Yeah.
It's not even like that.
No.
Like,
No, it's not.
Anyway.
That's weird.
Bakumon is the first Digimon that the Digidestin actually destroy. So this one, not just a big black gear.
Yeah.
They actually just fucking off that dude. Which technically, did they kill him? Because he's a ghost, so he's already dead, right?
No, he did.
But he was already dead. Because he's a ghost. So, like, can you kill a ghost?
Busted makes me feel good.
That didn't answer anything. In this episode, Sora's beanie is rigid like a helmet, but in later episode, Flower Power, her beanie is shown to be soft like fabric, similar to the feel of a real beanie.
A beanie baby?
The fuck are you talking about? Like, you can't just get one word and be like, I'm okay. Okay, he said beanie. I'm just gonna latch onto that.
I'm latching on to anything right now.
You're funny. No, it was weird that, like, when you look back at it, like, that it's a beanie and yet he's
Yeah.
like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
boom.
I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. These things, physics do not make sense
Hey,
in
man,
Digiworld, man.
It's the digital world. Ain't nothing making sense. Now, let's get into Who's That Digimon?
Who's that Digimon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
All right. So, this week's Digimon is Bakumon. Bakumon is a champion level ghost Digimon whose attribute is virus and special move is Dark Claw, aka Hell's Hand,
Yeah.
where he pulls the captured enemy all the way to hell.
Dang. So Digimon have a hell?
Yeah, it's hell. It's just hell. Think about it. They got the mark of the beast. They got hell. They got Satan.
Do they have heaven?
No. That's be realistic, man.
It's one or it's land or hell.
I mean, technically, they do go into purgatory at the end of this season for like a little bit, but like, you know,
They're in limbo.
Bakumon resembles a cross between a zombie and a traditional bedsheet ghost. It is said to be a product of death evolution, in which a Digimon's data is incompletely deleted and becomes an undead type Digimon. Bakumon are also known as the dancing spirits. According to the original Digimon Analyzer, no one really knows what is under the sheet. Some Bakumon together can make a Lord Bakumon that is a very big and powerful Bakumon. So
Okay.
there you go. That's what Lord Bakumon is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a prayer to Satan. And he's like, but like you have to sacrifice yourself. And like, I feel like I've seen that in something. Maybe like the Ninth Gate or something. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know what it was. I feel like
so weird.
I don't even remember it.
So weird.
Goemon provided the narration for Bakumon and says, "The masked man was the evil Digimon, Lord Bakumon, in disguise. No one had ever seen him in his true form." They're liars. All this shit. Like, Bakumon's been around. People have seen Bakumon. And Goemon's like, nobody's seen Bakumon in his real form. Shut up. Shut up, Goemon. You don't know shit.
No, we need Izzy and
Yeah.
I can't think Tentamon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tensumon to Izzymon.
I trust Tentamon because he talks like this.
Yeah, he's obviously a scientist of
Yes.
some sort.
And he
He's
sounds
smart.
like Rumpelstiltskin.
All magic comes with a prize.
prize.
Now it's time to rank the Digimon. So currently we have at number 10 Shellmon, number 9 Unimon, number 8 Monzimon, number 7 Seadramon, number 6 Kawagamon, number 5 Miramon, number 4 Centarumon, number 3 Frigimon, number 2 Leomon, and number 1 Endramon. Maggie, where would you like to put Lord Bakumon? I'm joking, it's just Bakumon.
Lord Bakumon.
The Lord.
Lord. I'd say between 7 and 8.
So between Seadramon and Monzimon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Bakumon. Like, I feel like it's... I don't know. I mean,
he could go up.
no, I mean, you're right. You're right.
I'm mostly thinking about, not a future, but like
Yeah.
how.
I mean, you got like S tier,
Yeah.
which is like Andromon and Leomon.
Yeah.
Then you got A tier, which is like Frigimon, Centarumon, and Miramon. Then you got B tier, which is like Kawagamon, Seadramon. Then you got like C tier, which is like Monzimon, Unimon, and yeah. And so, I mean, yeah, I'd probably put Bakumon in, the Kawagamon, Seadramon tier. Would I put him below Cedarmon? Yeah, probably. So yeah, I'm with you. Between Cedarmon and Monzimon. Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry, I feel like I cut you off. While you was
It's
explaining.
okay. No, what I was saying is like, you know, the ones that stand out more in my mind are the ones that, you know, either the kids have helped the most,
Yeah,
or the Digimon that got help but also returned the help back to them.
yeah,
That's what I was thinking about too.
yeah. No, I agree. I think I think you're right. Devonmon's evil villains usually are stupid. Not that I recall there's been no fusions like this. Oh, okay, thank you, Matt ZR.
And Matsuar also says it is interesting how the characters do the analyzer and the dub, whereas it's just an off-screen narrator who does it in Japan.
Oh wow, it's probably the same narrator that does like the beginning and end of the show, which they do end up bringing a narrator into the show at a certain point.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they're like, what will happen with Lord Bakumon or whatever the hell they say. And like it feels really out of place when they first start doing it. And they had to be continued to every single episode. And it's like, wow,
it's like how they did, I think the last season of Fairy Tale. Oh my god. Every episode. And I'm not joking. Like I understand like the mid season.
Sure.
Like episodes needing a previously.
Sure.
But it was every single freaking episode.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time.
I mean, there's like
Dragon Ball Z.
There's like 5 minutes of your episode right there.
Yeah.
Just previously and next time. You know, think about it. All right, your new ranking is at number 1, Andromon, number 2, Leomon, number 3, Frigimon, number 4, Centaurimon, number 5, Miramon, number 6, Kawagamon, number 7, Cedarmon, number 8, Bakumon, number 9, Monzimon, number 10, Unimon, and number 11, Shellmon. All right, Maggie, let's get into pizza time.
Pizza time.
All right, so this is where we talk about the food or references to food that was featured in this episode. So Joe freaks out on Goemon for eating all of the emergency food, which, I mean, to be fair, like, Digimon need to eat so they can save you. And, like, had he not ate it, couldn't have been Ikakumon.
No.
You know? And then where would he have been? Then what would you have done, Joe? What would you have done then? A Bakumon taunts Goemon and Biomon with purple bananas. You remember that?
You gotta taunt us. I haven't been taught that yet.
Huh? What?
We really want it, so you could act like you're going to give us some, and then not give us any.
Oh. So,
come closer.
So okay, there's bananas that don't actually
Have a
open to banana,
They don't banana, but then there's purple bananas that do banana.
but they're purple, which is interesting.
What are you doing, Digimon?
You know, sometimes I feel like they just do things just to be different.
Yeah.
You know, just to be contrarian.
That crap is bananas.
Oh, God damn me, Maggie. Let's get into the Saban Dub.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
All right, so Ogremon did not use his pummel whack technique in the original Japanese episode, and was instead just swinging his club at Joe and Gomamon. So, pummel whack, 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 pummel whack.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Ogremon gets on the crate because in Japan he readily admits that he can't swim.
I called it.
Did you? I don't
said
remember.
that. I said he can't swim, can he? And you just looked at me like, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think it ever comes up in the dub.
I don't know. But like, for some strange reason, I knew it. But I think it was because he gives himself away. Because he acts like he's going to go after them after Goemon becomes Ikakumon.
Yeah.
And he acts like he's going to step into the water.
Yeah.
But then he like stops himself and brings his foot back in. So I was like, that's why I said, Does he not like water? Can he not swim?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Hey,
Yeah.
you called it.
Body language.
That's my anti-drug. Joe's Army March drivel only appeared in the English dub. Sora, after seeing the humans in Japan, she asks if it's a festival. I think instead of Halloween.
Instead of Halloween, yeah.
It's like, is this a festival? A festival? The King's Festival? Darling, your hair, darling, your nails. I don't remember it. Let's see here. The mascot says it's a carnival where they give offerings to Bakumon. Nothing about Halloween is mentioned. Gomamon says that Bakumon, the Bakumon he's aware of is a ghost Digimon who lives in the Overdell graveyard. Both Gomamon and Biyomon said that he wouldn't be worthy of this, speaking of like the festival. The mascot gets offended by this and says God doesn't forgive those who speak rudely of Bakumon.
Dang, man, their god's gonna kick your ass.
Dude, like between this and Spider-Man being the emissary of hell, like there's just a lot of religious things in Japan, and like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like the Power Rangers, like the Zoo Ranger. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's wild.
Oh.
It's crazy. It's wild and crazy kids. In the original episode, the graveyard is referred to by its official name, Overdell Cemetery. The English dub does not name it at all. The Bakumon group got together to call for Bakumon. That's the explanation of why it looks like they merged that is what was going on in Japan. So that's why they all,
Yeah.
that's how, yeah. Joe's chant. So here's where we find out a little bit more. Joe's chant was a Buddhist mantra in the original Japanese episode. The English dub removes a brief clip of Lord Bakumon being impelled by Ikakumon's harpoon torpedo before he explodes. Sorry, I've got more about the chant a little bit later.
We should have seen that.
And I guess it was too
Graphic.
Yeah, but it's a bomb. So like, did it still impel him and then explode? Because that's fucking rad.
Yeah,
I would have
that's what
liked
I'm
to have
saying.
seen that.
I would have loved to see.
Do we need to buy Digimon Adventure and the original Japanese version? Because they sell that too. Like the same people that did the Blu-ray, like they also did the original version. Like went through and rescanned it and did everything also. Maybe. No, we don't. The original had Sora speaking when the duo are about to be eaten, but the English dub does not. Joe announces the episode title in the Japanese episode. Joe's emergency first aid kit retains its Japanese Kenji in the English dub, so it's listed on the side of that. I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, oh, okay. I mean, because at this point I already knew like Japanese anime. Like,
Yeah.
You know. Everything okay?
My elbow hurts.
Do you want to take a break and go put him in there?
Yes, if
Okay.
that's cool with you.
Yeah, that's fun. Here. I'll get caught up on the chat real quick.
Chat, say a little prayer like Joe does.
Henry, sleep through the night. Henry, sleep through the night. Henry, sleep through the night. All right, there you go. There you go. You need to hurry so we can get back to this. You're fine. Let's see here. Matt ZR said that was bananas, Maggie. LOL. So yeah, it's been a little interesting talking about Digimon. Real quick, while we're taking a short break for Maggie to put Henry to bed, we watched a little movie over the weekend called Long Legs. That movie, speaking of religious stuff and Satan, that movie is crazy. Like it was I didn't really know what to expect. Like I knew it'd be scary. Well, I mean I knew it'd be like a horror movie, I guess. But I just wasn't expecting like it to be the style that it was, I guess, the type of movie it was. Very unnerving the whole time. And Nicolas Cage did a very good job. Very good in it. Obviously, I'm not gonna give anything away about it because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I enjoyed it. I mean, like for a horror movie, it's like in the way that you enjoy a horror movie. I enjoyed Long Legs. I may watch it again one day. I don't think this will be like a reoccurring thing that I watch. But it was good. It was good. It had just enough like eerie religious stuff to like make me be like super into it, you know. Because you know, like if it's just like you know, bummer stuff of like this guy's like doing horrible things to people, like, you know, hills have eyes or something, like I don't want to watch that. But luckily this was a bit more on like the not cult but like satanic side. Luckily it was satanic. It was weird, but it was good. It was good. Like the way it was made was good. And like I felt super unnerved the entire time. Like the entire time.
I was looking back on it today. I don't think, like, I will say yes, it has a good story and stuff, but like for me, I don't think I liked it.
At all? You didn't like it?
It just, I don't like how it, I don't like how it made me feel.
Like me with Midsummer?
Yeah.
Just wait, it grows on you.
No.
Just like Midsummer grew on me. Don't get me wrong, it still messes with me. But
I'd
like,
rather watch Midsummer again than
get
watch
the fuck out of here. You're crazy.
Long Legs. Yeah.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not crazy.
You think Long Legs is worse than Midsummer? You're crazy.
At least
do you remember Midsummer?
Yes.
Do you remember the Maggie, the bear costume?
Yeah.
The the old ladies? The pie? Come on. Do you remember it, Maggie?
I remember it, Matt.
Mm-mm. Do you remember the
Oh crap, I forgot to turn on the iPad.
Remember the flowers? Like the flowers. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Now that movie's fucking crazy. That movie made me scared to watch movies. Like, I still haven't watched The Witch or Hereditary because I'm just don't know. I don't know if I can. Like, Midsummer fucked me up for a good like 6 months, man.
I'll tell you a movie that really messed with me. The Descent. I had to sleep with a light on
I mean, that's fair.
for a long time.
That's fair. That's fair.
That messed with me so much.
Yeah, which, I mean, you lived in the mountains, so
Yeah.
like even more of a reason.
Yeah, I'm like, great, there's a cave nearby with blind creatures that will eat me. Awesome.
One of the first movies like in my adult life that like made me have to like leave all the lights on in the house was Paranormal Activity. Because like I went and watched it when it was still real.
Yeah.
You know, I went to a midnight screening, and it was like 2 a.m. when I was heading back because the only theater was in Johnson City. So like, and I lived in Churchill at the time, so it was like a good hour drive to get back.
God.
And so it was like 3 a.m. and I'm like terrified out of my mind, you know? Like, it was creepy, man.
Yeah.
God, what a great movie that is. I love Paranormal
All
Activity.
the reason why to keep your feet from dangling from the bed, so
So you don't get pulled out.
yeah.
You know what ruined it though? The fourth one. When they played Connect and goddamn Toby had a avatar on the Xbox 360. Fucking horse shit. That was so fucking stupid. And like the plot, sorry, we're gonna get back to Digimon in a second. The plot makes no goddamn sense, okay? Because like the whole thing, just to be totally clear, is like Paranormal Activity happens, okay. And then in the second one, they're like, hey, turns out Katie got taken because she was supposed to take the firstborn from her sister, because the firstborn son of each of the family members or whatever, blah blah blah, right? So it ends with her getting the son from her sister, right? Then we flash back in the third one to see them as kids and growing up, and it turns out, oh, their grandmother was like a witch and stuff, part of like a coven and shit. Okay. And like they make an offering to this demon Toby of like the firstborn son for each generation.
The demon's
right?
name's Toby.
Yeah. But
Toby.
so then in the fourth one, there's Katie, who has a son, okay? And the son's weird. Like, he has like there's something off, like something mystical, right? Who befriends the main family in it, who also has a son and a daughter. The daughter's like 14 or whatever. And like, they're the ones that have the connect, and Toby plays connect with them. I swear to God, that's a plot point. I said, hand to God. And then turns out that the kid that Katie has is not the kid she kidnapped from the second movie. It's just a different kid. And the real kid from the second movie is the son of the main family we're watching in the fourth one. So at some point, Katie kidnapped this kid, lost him, he went into foster care, was adopted by this family. Katie steals another kid, and then uses that kid to befriend the original first kid, so that she could then steal him again. After that, I gave up. I didn't watch the Ghost Dimension. I didn't watch the spinoff either.
Shawnee, I'm sorry your dog peed on your pillow.
That sucks. That's the worst.
It is.
I would like to go back and finish out the series, though. There's only like 3 I haven't seen. And that new one looked good. I'm a sucker for found footage, you know?
Yeah.
Which makes it so weird why I haven't watched VHS. I love found footage. You would think I'd watch VHS. Anyway. All right, let's get back into this. So, all right, here we go.
The original.
Should I mark this with anything so I know a good place to come back in? I'll do the Saban Dub intro again.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
All right, here we go. So, when Joe said he was the bravest of the group, in the original Japanese episode, he hears church bells and asks if they are ringing a bell to commemorate his leadership.
Wow.
Joe recalls that to fight against ghosts, you need to chant a sutra, praying for God's good grace. He adds, by doing this, Bakumon's power will weaken. Sora asks if he knows of any, and he adds that his grandma from the country taught him one so he could pray to do better on exams. In the original, Joe surmises that since Bakumon is a ghost, what they need to fight him is a sutra praying for God's good grace. A sutra is a Hindu or Buddhist, in this case likely Buddhist, mantra, and the reason Joe wants Sora's hat is to use it as the ritual drum. The sutra Joe uses is one that he says is one his grandmother from the country gave him so that he could pray to do well on exams, always about studying the Keto family is. Mm-hmm. So what Joe chants is translated, so there's a lot to this, so like what he said was then reversed and then translated, so it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
But roughly, it's translated as 100 points, perfect score, great happiness, can make miracles well, can take tests well. So this whole time, Maggie, 25 years, I've been watching this show, right? And I always knew that this section of this episode, there was always more to it that I didn't get because of the English dub. And like, I always just assumed it was just a straight up prayer to something, right?
Yeah.
And like, the fact that after 25 years, I finally found out what the original intention was. And that it was still just a goddamn joke.
Yeah.
It's still just so funny to me. Like, I had given them way more credit in the Japanese version than what they actually deserved, you know? Like, I appreciate, upon reflection, right? I appreciate the fact that tonally the original Japanese version of Digimon is still funny.
Yeah.
You know, that's not just something that the Fox Kids Saban Dub changed. And it made it funny, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's some Saban stuff that is cheesy and is because of, you know, Saban. But, like, I'm glad that the tone of the show isn't so, like, radically different from what the original intention was, you know? So that makes me happy that we still got a somewhat accurate representation of the Digimon franchise. All right, let's get into That's Just Prime.
Well, that's just prime.
All right, so we got Devamon. I'll start this one off. I'm. That's terrible, Devamon. Hang on.
Sorry
No, you're fine.
if I interrupted you.
No, it's not your fault. I was trying to get my voice. Lord Devamon. I'm Devamon. I can't do it.
Devamon.
I'm Devamon and completely separated those brats and pesky Digimon. That is until that Ty and Mimi caught off with Matt and Izzy. Caught up, I'm sure. But I'll make sure they never find their other friends, especially with the plan that I have for Sora and Joe on that lovely celebration of Bakuman holiday. And again, none of that existed in the original. Like, they just made that shit up. He had no idea.
That's great.
Yeah, he didn't plan on it. We got Joe. There's one thing I've learned in Digiworld. Beds don't make good boats. Classic. We got Sora, Stranger, and then Sora, Joe, and Gomamon.
Okay.
And Biomon. So you want to be Sora?
Yeah. There are people. They're dancing and wearing masks like it's Halloween.
Hello, what? Ah! It's like Zoink Scoob! No!
Help, Raggy.
Gorish!
Roofy?
Alright, let's go to Digimon References, part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Did you say Roofy? Roofy? Ruthie?
Goofy.
Goofy. Oh.
And it came out.
Because it's ours. Okay. I did not understand what that was. Alright, that was good though. That was good.
Dare you?
I just didn't get it. I'm sorry.
Lloyd.
Alright, so this is references to things and places that are outside of the show. So Jor and Sora make mention of Halloween. Halloween is a holiday celebrated each year on October 31st. The tradition originated with the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, when people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as a time to honor All Saints. Soon, All Saints' Day incorporated some of the traditions of Samhain. The evening before was known as All Hallows' Eve and later Halloween. Over time, Halloween evolved into a day of activities like trick-or-treating, carving jack-o'-lanterns, festive greetings, donning costumes, and eating treats.
That all wards off ghosts. All that.
What, the jack-o'-lanterns and stuff?
Yeah, trick-or-treating, yeah.
I think none of it has to do with anything anymore.
It's warding off ghosts and demons.
Like, when I was a kid growing up, alright, again, private school, Christian kid, unfortunately, right?
Prick.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't a prick. I was actually, I was not looked upon fondly by most of the people that I knew, because like I didn't subscribe to a lot of the bullshit, you know. Like I never understood why you should like be an asshole to people if the whole point was to show love, you know. And so like because I wasn't judging anybody, I was then judged, right? So anyway. You know, I do remember them saying like, "Oh, Halloween, oh, it's evil. Oh man, it's evil. Can't do it." And it's like we're talking about kids wearing a plastic fucking costume of like the Hulk, getting goddamn candy from their neighbors. Like, is that really evil? Like, and they're like, "Oh, but it's not about what it is. It's about what it represents." The fuck does it represent? What does it represent?
Happiness.
Maggie,
Happiness.
Yes. Yes. But what I'm trying to get at is it's just a bunch of shit, you know? Like, I don't know. Don't get me started. I've got a whole tirade about a bunch of fucking idiots just talking shit recently about a bunch of everything. Hey, speaking of,
Hey. Don't listen
next
to
Tuesday, go vote.
Listen to these
Or
idiots.
vote earlier. Like, if you can vote now, go vote. Vote for Harris. because she's not a huge fucking asshole.
Look at these two
Huge
idiots.
fucking assholes.
Look at these two idiots.
That's right.
We voted.
Yeah, we did.
Early voting.
And is it gonna matter? No, probably not. But we did it anyway, because at least we get to say, fuck you, you orange fuck. There it is.
And all the people associated with them.
Sorry, last night some huge fucking piece of shit said a bunch of fucking ridiculous shit that really, really fucking pissed me off. And it just, I'm hot mad about it. But that's neither here nor there. So let's
He's
go
hot
ahead and
mad.
let's go ahead and move on. Because it's time to talk about next time on Digimon Digital Monsters.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Season 1, Episode 12. Digi Baby Boom. We're gonna love it tonight.
Oh, it's like this episode.
No, I like this episode too. It's funny that out of all of the characters that got 2 characters together, they gave TK the standalone episode. Like the youngest, you know. But, which I like, don't get me wrong.
Oh, I liked it too.
And like we start to get an understanding of like the logistics of the digital world. Like where do babies come from? And the fact that you just rub an egg and it hatches, you know. But it sets up some stuff about, you know, especially like Patamon and things that we're going to be seeing in the near future. And plus Elecmon. I'm always a fan of Elecmon.
Yeah. Is that the one that runs the nursery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The red one. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I did a Digimon Pokemon crossover video, I did it.
Mm.
Pikachu digivolved into Elecmon. Yeah. I'm not saying it was good,
Yeah.
but it happened.
It happened. Okay.
Maybe one day I'll show that. I've got it on one of my VHS tapes somewhere. I'll do it. I'll do it as a live stream one of these days. We'll see.
Excuse me.
But like I had Ash being like, Pikachu, Digivolve. Like I had him say it and everything. And like I had Myotismon and Mewtwo teaming up.
Yeah.
And like I used the footage of the Team Rocket leader, Giovanni, talking to Mewtwo. And I was like, that's Myotismon. Like I just cut around it to make it look like it was Myotismon talking to Mewtwo. Yep. And that's why Ash had to go to the digital world. But I had it. It was at the time with the O2 cast.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Ash was with like Davis.
What?
Yeah, it was something. It was something. But you know what else is something?
What?
The end of this episode. That's right, everybody.
Oh.
We have reached the conclusion of this week's Digimon Adventure Rewatch podcast. That's right. Each week, Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Digimon week by week, episode by episode. If you would like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or become a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get access to a Google Drive, get your name in every episode, and just generally support Hopefully Awesome. Remember, you can also help support us by logging on to your favorite podcast network, finding My Adventures with Digimon. The link is in the description of this episode. And giving it a 5-star rating and leave us a review. It helps tickle iTunes and Spotify's ivories, I guess. And yeah, it helps us grow. It helps people know, like, hey, maybe I should listen to those two idiots talk about Digimon for another 45 minutes. Yeah, that's it, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Next week will be Digi Baby Boom. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye. All right, everybody. We're back at it again. Getting ready to go into Sailor Moon. Maggie, do you need anything before we go? Before we get into it?
I feel like I might need to do some stretches. I'm slowly deteriorating.
Okay.
I'm trying to stay strong. I'm trying.
Okay.
But I'll make them quick.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah. You're fine.
I just don't want to be reading and I go...
You're fine. Do you want to pour you some more coffee or something? Okay. Let's see here. I'll get caught up on chat if there is anything to get caught up on. Matt ZR says, LOL, that Sutra translation is so ridiculous. I completely agree. Gonna be fun to see the Japanese version. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm very curious how they treat Padamon's death in the Japanese version. Like, if it's actually seen as a death. Because I always took it as he just, like, lost so much energy that he digivolved all the way down to an egg. And that he's the same Patamon. I never took it like he, like, died or whatever. So I'm curious if in the original Japanese, if like, it's more that case than just, like, you know, like when they get done being champion level, they go back to rookie, right? So, like, you know, like when they do the ultimate, they go all the way back to in training. So I just assumed Patamon used so much energy that he just devolved all the way back down to the egg. That's what I thought. I could be totally wrong. I probably am. Let's see here. Let's get into this. I'm trying to see if there was any new stuff out. Oh, I got my flu shot over the weekend. Knocked me on my ass. But I'm glad. I'm glad I got it. Actually, I got both flu shot and the COVID shot, and I felt awful. Oh my god, yesterday it was awful. We got them Saturday, and like, I think I slept. I mean, I kept waking up and going back to sleep, but like, I'm pretty sure I slept something like 18 hours or something over the course of the entire day. It sucked. It was the worst. But hey, now I'm healthy. Now I'm ready to take on the world. Gonna go lick some doorknobs. Because that's how we celebrate getting vaccinated. They're at Magster.
I haven't been called that in a while.
Magamillion.
No.
Magalenium.
Magalenium.
Maggie's back. All right.
Yes, I'm back.
All right.
I hung upside down.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. Just to help my back. Yeah, where I got my shots at, like the one in my left arm, the flu one, I have a knot.
Oh gosh.
And then in my right arm, like there's a little bit of a little knot. My lord, I wasn't even tense or anything. I don't know what happened. I'm not bruised.
Hey man, that's the price we pay.
I don't know.
To be healthy for an extra day.
Last week, I was like sitting there and they started calling out all these kids' names over the intercom. I was like, it's like this oddest, like, groups of kids. Like, these kids don't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
They came back in, they're like, we got our flu shot. I am so sorry that happened to you. I was like, that stinks.
Yeah. Good on them, though.
Yeah.
Good on their parents.
Yeah, but
signing them up for it.
Oh my lord. I felt so bad. They was just like walking down the hall like somebody just hurt their best friend or something.
Hey, it's all good. Here's this.
Oh.
And if you'll switch this to Sailor Moon behind us. And I will kick us into gear. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Sailor Moon and Mercury and Mars. That's right, everybody, because this is Sailor Moon's Cosmic Power Rewind, our weekly rewatch vodcast, where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Sailor Moon, week by week, episode by episode. Remember, if you'd like to support us, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome and get your name in every episode, just like these fine folks did. You can also become a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Along with the Patreon people, you'll get access to the Google Drive archives. You'll also just be generally supporting Hopefully Awesome, which we greatly appreciate that. And if you have no bucks to toss our way, don't worry. We have a special 30-day free trial of Amazon Prime for you. We'll tell you more about that here in a second. Maggie, Sailor Moon, how you feeling?
Pretty excited because I remember this episode. But no, probably not so much of Ray pushing Usagi down and stuff. So
Yeah.
So I was pretty excited to see this.
It was a fun one.
Yeah.
It was a fun one. But before we get into it, let's go into it.
Let's get into it. The moon will save us.
I feel like maybe we should switch that out for the clip from Moonfall where it says the moon will save us.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, hello and welcome to Sailor Moon Cosmic Power Rewind. And today's episode is Season 1, Episode 11, Usagi versus Ray, Nightmare in Dreamland.
Sounds like a Kirby game.
It's not, though. It's not a Kirby game. Special thanks to SailorMoon.fandom.com and Matt ZR, the Oracle, for this week's episode summaries and more. Thank you, Oracle.
Upgrades.
Episode 11 overall. In original air date in Japan was May 23rd, 1992. Ooh, the day before my 3rd birthday. Yeah.
Wow. I was going to say it was 19 years before the end of Lost.
God. You would.
Think about that.
And the Dic Dub is September 20th, 1995. Here's our episode synopsis.
All right.
The Sailor Guardians go to the Dreamland amusement park, where visitors have reportedly gone missing. The team splits into two groups, Usagi and Ray, and Ami and Luna. But much to Ray's frustration, Usagi is more focused on playing than finding the missing people. This is Sailor Moon Season 1, Episode 11, Usagi vs. Ray, Nightmare in Dreamland. Mateo, what did you think of this episode?
Well, Magamillion, let me tell you.
Oh my god.
I thought this episode was funny. I thought it was a funny episode.
It was. It is.
I'll say that the Yuma stuff was a bit lacking. Probably like what
get used to it, man, because it doesn't get any more creative than this.
like what the Yuma could do was interesting, but like just the whole park and everything was like I like them being at a theme park.
Yeah,
I feel like this story of the Yumas using the theme park for their dirty deeds was just not the story I would have went with to get the Sailor Scouts to a theme park, you know?
Yeah.
But that being said, you know, what they were able to do with Usagi and Ray, I really liked seeing, because we don't get that type of dynamic in the show.
No.
Hardly at all.
Yeah.
Up till this point. You know, like, yeah, there's been a couple of times that Luna and Usagi have been kind of bickering with each other. But, like, for the most part, you know, it's not been heated.
No, Luna, I think Luna had learned, you know, hey, this is Usagi's personality. You know, there's nothing I can do to change it other than try to encourage her to do stuff.
For sure.
Ray, on the other hand, she just cannot stand the fact that Usagi's not serious.
Yeah, Ray kind of fucking hates her guts.
And it stays like this, like, not always. Like, they do like each other and stuff. But it's just that Ray gets highly annoyed when there are people that know they should be doing the thing that they're supposed to be doing.
When they're acting dishonorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and also I think too, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Matt ZR says that he did not help out with this episode, so I'm just wondering.
Hey, it's all good. He helps us out every week.
Yes, you do. Anyways, I'm pretty certain Ray goes to a Catholic school.
In the show?
Yeah.
Like in the original?
Yeah, she goes to like an all-girls school. She doesn't go to the same school as Ami and Usagi. She'll wear her uniform soon enough. But I'm pretty certain
it's a Catholic school.
Well, I think Dic probably made it a Catholic school.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
But
I didn't think...
really weird thing, there are nuns that show up.
I mean...
I don't know.
Hey, if a Goofy movie taught us anything, it's that nuns know how to rock.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
They know how to live it up, man.
That's right, man.
But I think...
Do you live your life by the book? Whoa, you live your life by the book? Do you have any idea what Jay and Silent Bob book? The unwritten book of the road.
Is it George Carlin?
Yes. And it's Carrie Fisher.
Yes.
Is the nun. Jay. Anyway, never mind.
That's for another day. But like, I feel like where she goes to that type of school and stuff, I'm not saying she's Catholic or anything, but she might just have a strict, and she's used to it. And also she holds herself to that standard as well.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it definitely feels like your typical, these two girls have kind of been thrown together.
Yeah.
And they probably wouldn't hang out with each other if it wasn't for this happening.
Yeah.
And so like they have to overcome the their adversity with one another in order to become a powerful team.
Yeah.
And like by the end of the episode, I think it shouldn't be lost on anybody, the fact that their powers are combined in order to defeat the Yuma.
Yeah.
Like the first time we've seen that happen.
Yes.
And so I mean, you know, it's not necessarily like a super original idea.
Yeah.
But I do think that the way they pull it off really worked for the show.
Yes.
And both characters, at no point was I Team Usagi or Team Ray. It's like I kind of saw both of their points.
Yes.
And like I feel like they were both wrong and they were both right, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just fun. It was just a fun episode. And like again, seeing them go around the theme park and stuff, like it's always fun putting a setting that's different from your typical stuff.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode.
The Oracle says, looking up Ray's school in Japan, it was called TA Girls Academy, and it is a Catholic school there.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Because I think her uniform's like gray on the top and like a burgundy color on the bottom, if I'm not mistaken, on the skirt. But
Ron Burgundy.
No.
Candace Burgundy.
Stop. Anyways, I think it's time to talk about a little something called Amazon. This episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Have you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals? With Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows, including classics like Pokemon Gold and Silver, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie, and Digimon Adventure Tri. Listen to ad-free music and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, it's not always easy though, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Like, I ordered a Scooby-Doo costume on last Wednesday and it showed up this past Saturday. I was pretty quick. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Use our link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. And now, back to the show.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
I'm so proud of you for knowing what dance I was doing.
Oh yeah, Ooga Baby is well known, and I never got to watch Ally McBeal, but
None of us did.
Only know because of that baby.
The dancing baby. It was a big thing.
I know.
And I can't believe after all these years, it was Hooked on a Feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling.
Also, why hasn't it like reemerged? You know,
What, the baby?
yeah, like
In what way? It's come back recently.
it's come back recently.
Yeah. I've
Okay.
seen the dancing baby recently.
Okay,
On something. It was on something.
it was. I think it was on like one of those podcasts we listen to and watch.
I think it was Snapchat. Or like Instagram filter or something.
Oh God, that'd be terrifying.
No, I mean like the baby would just dance.
Okay.
Like,
Anyway.
I think that's what it was. I don't
Anyways,
know.
we gotta get back into war. What is
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. All right.
what is it good for? How the plot has progressed this week. The overarching plot of Queen Beryl continues with another creep attack, but ultimately does not push her plot forward.
No, Queen Beryl, when are you gonna learn?
You just need to cut him loose, girl. Like,
That's right.
Jadeite's just not doing it.
You need to drop the Jed to get ahead.
While riding on a train for small children, Usagi falls forward, headbutting the back of Mamoru. He calls her Bunhead again after the encounter, and Ray agrees it's the perfect name, using this to humiliate her. Usagi then asks him why he's riding the train, and if he's attempting to make friends with a child, which embarrasses him. That was so great.
It was great. He was so mad.
Ray questions if he looks like Tuxedo Mask, to which Usagi totally disagrees because she hates Mamoru with
He
all of
looks
her heart.
nothing like him.
I want off this train!
Hey, Panda!
Both Sailor Moon and Mars are put into a romantic dream with Tuxedo Mask that they both fall for, but are
So sexy.
oh my god.
Hey, that's for our Smallville fans, all right? Smallville podcast
Oh
fans.
my god.
From
Anyways,
season 2. You want me to do it again?
no.
Okay.
Jesus. Anyways, both Sailor Moon and Mars are put into a romantic dream with Tuxedo Mask that they both fall for, but are eventually saved by the real Tuxedo Mask, who knocks the apple out of the monster's hand, which wakes them up.
That's right. I thought it was funny
It
that
was
they both were
funny.
just like, oh, Tuxedo!
You're on a horse! Yay! And I love the fact whenever the rose does hit the apple, that when they're snapped out of it, they're riding brooms.
Yes.
That's hilarious to me.
They both just like really like embarrassed.
Yes,
You know? It was
yes.
great. I like that.
I think them with the lovey eyes is a very popular gif
Okay,
as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd always remember that little train scene.
Yeah.
Like from what I can remember watching it when it was on Toonami, and I was like, man, why are they at this park? It's so
Why is there
little.
a panda driving this park?
Yeah, I
What's
like how
going
that
on?
panda's like, I was told no more stops. Usagi's like, ha ha!
I swear to God. The only thing that I disliked about this park was the animatronic animals. I
Yes.
thought they were all really stupid
Just
and
like-
annoying.
Okay, Ray and Usagi arguing over that kid riding the bear was like,
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was really funny.
That was so funny.
And then the mom shows up and like,
And what do you think you're doing with my son?
I mean, it is weird that they just kept taking this boy on and off this bear for like 10 minutes. Like, damn, lady, maybe you'd step in a little bit
Yeah.
sooner. Shit.
Ray's like, there's evil spirits. And Usagi's like, it's supposed to be fun.
So wait, so does Ray know there's evil spirits because she's Catholic?
No. I don't think she's a practicing Catholic. I think she's whatever type of shrine it is that her and her grandpa.
Shinto shrine?
Yeah, well, like religion wise.
Ah, gotcha.
Like I think she practices that because she is a shrine maiden.
Okay. Gotcha.
She may go take Catholic school because maybe it helps her stay more focused on being a shrine maiden. She wouldn't be surrounded by boys and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think she spits in a cup?
Huh?
Like they do in Your Name. Remember when she spits in a cup?
No. To make the sake? God,
like-
Matt. If Ray did that, Usagi would not let her live that down. Oh my god. Now it's time for continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
Alright.
It's just the way I asked. Just for cracking me up.
Usagi and Ray argue over sharing a Sailor V manga.
Sailor V brought up again.
Once again.
And now we know that Ray
Like Sailor V.
also a Sailor V fan.
Yeah. I like how she said, I haven't read that yet. Put that down. Usagi and Ray have their first fight in this episode, which would become a running theme throughout the series. It is very true.
It's like the whole series?
Yeah, but it doesn't like always happen.
Gotcha. Like they chill it down a little bit.
Yeah, they do. But like
Okay.
every now and then, like Ray will step in and try to put Usagi back in her place.
God damn. But she's the Moon Princess. Or is she?
Or is Ray the Moon Princess?
Nah. I know who Luna wishes it was. Ami.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause she's like, Ami's so
Yes.
nice. Why can't you all fucking be more like
Listen.
Ami? God damn
Listen,
it.
I believe that there's one point somewhere like on down the road.
Yeah.
I believe with my whole heart that Luna moved in with Ami. Because you barely saw her at Usagi's house or near Usagi. It was always, oh, there's Luna and Ami. Like, I was like, what is Luna doing?
So here's what I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
Ami is Bingo.
Okay.
And Ray is Muffin.
Okay.
And Usagi is Bluey.
Okay. All right. Anyways, this is the first episode.
I need the fan art. Somebody who's watching who knows how to draw.
This is the first episode where anyone suspects Mamoru may be Tuxedo Mask.
It's true.
It's very true. It's hilarious that Ray just like straight up said that out loud. I was like, man alive. I bet he's like, oh crap.
Gay.
And everybody's like, now wait a second. How do they know about Tuxedo Mask? Dreamland will appear for a second time in the 32nd episode.
32.
I'm trying to think. Now it's time for the creep of the week.
Major funky.
All right, our creep of the week this week is Marito. Oh, she's
the worst.
Emo princess. In her human form, Marito has light pink curly hair and light blue eyes. She wears a gold tiara and pink, blue, and white dress trimmed in gold. In her Yuma form...
Wait. She was supposed to be human?
Yes.
But she looked like a doll even when she was human. I fucking hated her from the get-go. Like, from the drop, I was like, this sucks.
Matt's like, this biatch is out here.
Yeah,
She's awful.
get out of here. She's like a giant toy.
In her uniform, her hair remained the same, but everything else changed.
Uniform. Like uniform.
Oh my God. She had the appearance of a ball-jointed doll, and her skin is a greenish yellow. Her eyes are green, and she wears a black and red dress, and her crown is red and claw-like. She has the ability to trap her victims inside a dream or illusion after exposing them to some kind of mist.
Illusions, Michael. Dreams are what... Or wait, never mind. I screwed it up. Just keep going. It's fun.
Oh, Matsuar says something to add regarding Ray's school. Although Ray is a Shinto shrine priestess, she attends the girls' academy because her father wishes her to.
There you go.
Thank you,
There it is.
Oracle.
Thanks, Orc.
That's the name of the blue dragon off of Dragon Tales.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Nerd alert.
She has a remote control that looks like an apple, alluding to fairy tales and perhaps hinting at her evil nature, as the apple is most often associated with the witch. And she uses this to drain people's energy. So our current ranking, we have number 10, Dorella. Number 9, Aguara and the Chanels. Number 8, Garabin. Number 7, Keegan. Number 6, Kirin.
There you go.
Number 5, Morga. Number 4, Ramua. Number 3, Farua. Number 2, Jed. And number 1, Balm. Balm is the best so far. All right, Matt, where would you put... I forgot her name already.
I did too.
Princess Cotton Candy.
Princess Unicorn. Bottom. Number 11. Marito. Number goddamn 15.
15.
Drop her ass to fucking...
Oh, God.
Drown her ass in the lake. That's what I'm saying. All right. She's the worst.
She'll be the new number 11?
Yes. In my opinion. I think she's worse than Dorella. Like, Dorella, at least, like, had a power, I guess. Like, it was ice / diamond power or something. And, like, I don't know, right? Am I wrong? Am I off base here?
I can't remember.
No, I mean, that is what it is. Remember, as the star, like, being a star is hard work.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And, like, you know, made them do, like, the stuff.
Cinderella crap.
She's just like, oh, I control all with my apple. Oh, and now you're all in a dream.
These are animatronics.
Yeah. And, like, just nothing. And, like, typically, when they go from being, like, their like, human form or whatever to their uniform, they're at least, like, scarier or, like, decently designed. Different, you know?
Yeah.
She's straight up the same. She's just the same. Like, she's the same. She's annoying and empty and soulless. And that's why she deserves to be goddamn 11.
Okay. So our new ranking is number 1, Balm. Number 2, Jed. Number 3, Fararu. Number 4, Rumua. I cannot say
Ramua.
Number 5, Morga. Number 6, Kareen. Number 8, Garabin. Number 9, Elguara and the Chanellas. And number 10, Dorella. And number 11, Mirrigan.
Princess Fuckface.
Now it's time for puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
All
right.
Let's get real.
I didn't. Bingo. I'm so sorry. It's the first time I've missed it, I think, in a bit.
Hey, you know what? You want me to do it again?
Yeah. Wow.
Bingo.
Wow.
Bingo, Maggie.
All right. Anyways, Sailor Mars uses Fire Soul to break into the House's suites, which was awesome. She blew the door apart. Sailor Mars uses Akuro Tasan to stop her arm from being turned into a stone after she's bit by a snake, which is pretty rad.
No time to cry about it.
No. Marito uses an apple to send them into a deep dream where she can control and steal their energy. Sailor Mercury uses bubble spray to confuse Marito. Sailor Mars places a scroll on Marito's face. Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars combine Moon Tiara action and Fire Soul to turn Marito to ash.
So what do we call that?
I don't know.
Moon, Fire, Tiara, Soul action?
Whatever. This episode included the first of 3 instances in which Moon Tiara action was combined with another Sailor Senchi's attack.
Ooh, scandalous.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Do you know the other 2?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't look into it because I don't want to know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I always love when the power lands The power daggers, power sword, power bow, power sword. Always love that.
Now it's time for pizza.
Pizza time.
Power daggers. Power lance.
Oh my god, pizza time. This is where we talk about if any of the characters eat any food. So
Or reference food.
or reference food.
Remember all the
Usagi-
eggs? In the fridge, there's like 50 eggs.
Oh my god. Usagi and Ray eat ice cream cones together.
And what do? They
They
fight
fight.
over it.
They fought over
Just
it.
like who? Bingo and Bluey.
Oh my god.
Think about it.
Uh,
Usagi.
I think you mean Unami. Now it's time for Dic.
Dic.
Oddly enough, not a lot of changes.
No,
Oddly enough.
they kept a lot.
Even the title, like the name of
Yeah.
the theme park. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dic title was Nightmare in Dreamland. The creep
Okay, never
The creep was named Dream Dolly. International titles include Nightmare in Dream World,
mind.
Amusement Park.
That's a favorite one.
That'd be a very sad title.
Today's episode,
Amusement Park.
I mean, it gets the point across. They're
Yeah.
not wrong.
All right, now it's time for Can You Spot the Difference? Sailor Moon.
Golly.
This episode is a filler. None of the events took place in the manga. Ray / Sailor Mars never had any attraction towards Tuxedo Mask and never would in the manga.
Really?
Yeah,
Why not?
because that's not how she wrote it.
Ray?
Yeah, Ray.
Mm.
The creator's Sailor Moon.
That's not how the creator of Sailor Moon wrote it.
Yes.
Okay, when you said that's not how she wrote it, I asked if you meant Ray.
Oh.
I was like, Ray? Question mark? Like that's how Ray wrote it? And then you were like,
Ray?
yes. And I was like, wait,
Ray?
it was Ray?
Ray?
Raymond.
All right, that's just prime.
Well, that's just prime.
Which one you want me to be?
You be Usagi. I'll be Ray.
Do you want me to be Luna also?
I guess.
Well, now this is the original. Like this isn't the Dic Dub, so I'm
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not doing Luna's other
Okay.
voice. That's yeah.
I can be Luna.
Okay. So I'm Usagi.
Yes.
Okay. Tuxedo Mask.
He's stunning. Hey, that's a trap.
Stick to dreaming only when you're asleep. Farewell.
Tuxedo Mask. Only threw a rose and left. Didn't do a whole lot. Knock the apple out of the hand at least. I mean, I will give
Hey,
that.
when with looks this good, you ain't gotta do much. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yeah.
All right.
Usagi.
I'll be Ray.
Okay. Hey, how come your ice cream cone is so much bigger than mine?
Maybe it's because you eat too fast.
Give me your cone.
No way.
Aw. Pac-Man.
Now it's time for Sailor Moon references. Part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it
I'm
yet.
part of a bigger universe.
Bye.
Just don't know it yet.
Here you go, Maggie. This is a fun one.
Oh God. Lapiko from Goldfish Warning was visible amidst the children playing with mechanical animals at Dreamland. Goldfish Warning is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Neko Nakobi, which ran in Nakayoshi. A 54 episode anime television series aired from January
I
12th.
promise this is going somewhere.
Okay, I trust you. That's why I'm reading it. January 12th, 1991 through February 29th, 1992. After the end of the series, most of the anime staff moved on to Sailor Moon, which would succeed this series in its time slot, including director Junichi Sato and music composer Takanori Arasawa. Wow.
So that's why it was in this episode as a callback to their previous work on the show
cool.
that they replaced.
That's cool.
It's kind of like when Steve Urkel appeared in Step by Step.
Yeah, that's the first episode, Step by Step.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I'm thinking of when Alan Thicke sold the Growing Pains house to Mr. Cooper.
Wow. The date on the newspaper article read 5/23/92, which was the same date this episode aired in Japan.
Oh.
Dreamland may be a reference to Nauru Dreamland, a theme park near Nauru, Japan, heavily inspired by Disneyland in California. It opened in 1961 and was in continuous operation until its permanent closure in 2006 as a result of falling attendance. Defunctland has an episode on Nauru Dreamland on their YouTube channel.
We watched it.
Yes, we did, and it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever they said this was Dreamland,
yeah.
I was like, this has to be based
Has
off
to
of...
be. I couldn't get anything to say 100% that
Yeah.
it was, but so it's either like 1-to-1, like
Yeah.
so obvious, like that there's no reason to spell it out.
Because Nauru Dreamland was like a theme was fairy tales.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
stuff,
mean, it's the
so.
exact same. Yeah.
It's very sad now. Like the forest is like taking over it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's a really good episode
Yeah.
of Defunctland, though. I definitely recommend it.
And the Sailor Moon game for Super Famicom. Yes. The second stage took place in Dreamland with Murito as the boss. In the Sega Mega Drive version, the boss is instead Jadeite. In both versions of the game, the castle scene in the park is redesigned to resemble Cinderella Castle at Tokyo Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Gosh. Interesting.
We need to play those once we have
Yes.
played enough.
I feel like whenever we meet Sailor Venus,
Yeah.
I think we can play it.
You wouldn't want to finish the arc, the Queen Beryl arc, before playing it.
I
we
need to
probably
look
should.
into. I need to look into that game because I've never played it.
I'm thinking we don't play it until after a certain little pink lady shows up. Not that I know anything about that.
Matt,
What?
don't forget, people lose their memories. We get a
Last one to them.
useless season.
Maybe that's
before
why
she shows up.
Maybe that's why this pops back up in 32, episode 32, because they just redo the whole thing.
Oh Lord! All right, now it's time for Talon Mix. Remy Zero. Yeah,
I like these guys. Yeah, Remy Zero.
Oh wait, I should have done it that way.
In the English dub of this episode, the background music used in this scene where the Dream Princess's headless body was spinning around like a music box was Bram's Lullaby.
Brown.
Oh.
Brown. Okay, what? What?
In chat,
Yes.
Matt Sierra says, LOL, Matt making every power weapon, but keeps missing Power X.
I know. That was the first one. I don't even think I got Power Bow in there.
Daniel's Hot Topic says,
Hey.
what's up? I will always love Sailor Moon, the OG Sailor Moon. I hope they bring it back. There
Would be
has
cool.
to be more adventures they can do. The Simpsons is on season 36, so Sailor Moon can continue.
I mean, when you're right, you're fucking right.
It's true.
All
I
right.
mean, it'd be very interesting to see, you know, how things play out at the end and everything. So,
Like, what if like Tuxedo Mask? What if we pick up and they're in their 20s? What if we do like a Digimon adventure evolution last Kazumi, but it's
Oh,
But it's
Jesus.
Usagi,
You
and they're
got
in their
power bow.
20s.
You got the power bow.
Did I get it?
Yeah,
I
Matt
don't
Sarah
remember
says you
saying
did.
power bow. I don't remember. Power axe, power bow, power lance, power daggers, power sword. And then they're like,
Now it's time for Sailor Says.
Bye now.
See what I had to do?
how come the Dragon Zord always bit off that smokestack? You know, like every time he comes out,
He got
you know,
it. He's
and
got.
but like the guy that owns the factory, like he's just trying to make a living, you know, and like every time he finally gets it repaired, you know, he's like, finally we can start paying our family to be able to
Why are
work
you
here
Italian?
again. And
Why are you
then the
Italian?
Dragon Zord comes up and just grabs it and takes it by. He's like, God damn you, Dragon Zord! Why?
It must be a good cigarette, I guess. He's got a nick fit.
Like every time. Like, God damn, Tommy. Jesus. We didn't get rid of the green candle for nothing, my man. Piece of shit. Alright.
Alright, so
I'm back. You want me to be Serena?
Yes, I'll be Serena.
Oh wait, and I'm Ray?
Yeah. You wanna do that?
No, I said do you want me to be Serena?
Oh,
You
I
said
thought you said for me to be Serena. Oh, my head hurts.
I'll be whoever you want me to be, but the only one I 100% am being is Luna. Alright, that's the only one I'm 100% being. Alright.
I'll be Serena.
Okay.
Okay.
What does Ray sound like? Is she the one with the Jersey accent?
No, that's Molly.
Okay.
That's Molly. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo! Hey!
No.
Take a picture lasts longer. Hey!
Her and Joey should go out.
I might just do Ray as Joey.
No, don't. No, she's not Joey. She's not Joey.
You!
Okay.
Yo!
Whatever. This is a lost battle.
You! Sailor Moon, tell him.
Shut up. Oh my god. I've got to take these off. My head is killing me. Oh my god. Anyways, I'll be Serena, you be Ray, you be whatever version of freaking Luna you're gonna be, and I'll be Amy.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
It's so cool knowing that I saved the day.
You! With that tiny little frisbee? My fireballs are what defeated that monster.
My frisbee against your silly fireballs anytime, anywhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah! Neither of you defeated her. What? We all did, with teamwork.
Oh! Now look, you can just keep that teamwork
Now,
going
if you
all
could-
the time.
Now, if you could just keep that
Hey, you
teamwork
can
going
keep
all the
that
time.
teamwork going there all the time now. Yeah.
Special thanks to Sailor Says on YouTube. They have archived.
You! Tube. It's YouTube. It's YouTube.
About every Sailor Says from the Dic Dub. Oh my god. Next time on Sailor Moon Cosmic Power Rewind.
Sorry, I had to put the Yugs in chat.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Alright, next time is Season 1, Episode 12. I Want a Boyfriend. The luxury cruise ship is a trap.
Huh? I wonder if it's like half off tickets on the luxury cruise ship.
I bet some stupid giveaway Jed does.
On the cruise ship, lollipop,
It's a good ship.
lollipop. Wow, Maggie, I can't wait for next week. I can't wait for the next episode.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Speaking of streams, we'll wrap it up for this week's episode of Sailor Moon's Cosmic Power Rewind. our weekly rewatch podcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Sailor Moon week by week, episode by episode. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel and support the show, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or become a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Not only will you get your name listed in every episode, you'll also get access to the Google Drive archives and generally support Hopefully Awesome. We appreciate all of our patrons and members. If you have no bucks to toss our way, no worries. There are a couple of ways you can still help support us. Be sure and head over to your favorite podcast network and give us a 5-star rating and review, and we will read it live right here on the show. And it'll be a crazy one. Just wait till you see what I've got cooked up for these reviews. It's going to be big. I haven't thought of anything.
I can tell.
And you can also get a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime by using the link in the description of this episode. Every time you do that, it gives us $3. And Jeff Bezos cries a little bit on the inside. So, but that's going to wrap it up for us. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye. All right. That's it. We did it.
So, chat.
Wait that up.
All right. Chat says, Daniel Hot Topic said, did you hear that Netflix canceled Power Rangers? This sucks. Jesus. Matt CR says, yep, Daniels. I think Hasbro wanted a reboot, so they had to go back to the drawing board. Daniels also says, also remember...
I love it just...
I'm not
He's acknowledging what I just did.
No. Because if I pay attention to it, you will keep doing it. And I know you'll keep doing it regardless. What's up, Reboot Ranger? Also, remember Turbo, a Power Rangers movie? I remember when I bought that at Kmart. I was super excited. I wanted to know what happened to the Machine Empire, but we got no explanation what happened. And Daniel also says Turbo was the worst season of Power Rangers. It almost destroyed the series. Amen, bro.
I hated Turbo.
Matt Sierra says, what week was it when Matt was taking off due to work again?
That is
next Tuesday.
Next week. We may stream on Monday, but it'll just be a private video game. There's a chance I might stream alone. But we'll see. I may not. It just depends. There won't be anything to stream. It'll just be me sitting in a hotel room talking to the camera. Which
I'll
could
come
be
in
fun,
here
could be
and
weird.
I'll jack up all the wires. And
hey, no, don't do that, dog. Please don't do that. I would be very, very upset.
You'll come home Saturday and what did you do to the studio?
Like, just everything's gone. Like, why?
Where did all the tapes go? What did you do?
You're like, gotcha.
I cleaned.
Ah, fuck. Good times, everybody.
Matt Sierra says Ninja Steel was the worst season and Turbo was the second worst.
I didn't make it that far, but I would imagine you're probably right. Again, I didn't make it far. Hey, so I saw like an image on a YouTube video. I didn't watch it, but as a thumbnail, and it was Tommy as the Green Ranger giving his gold shield to, like, I think the Green Samurai Ranger. Is that even a thing? Let me know. Did that happen? Because I don't know. It looked like modern Tommy, like Tommy from like the Super Mega Force. Looked like that Green Ranger outfit. I'm just curious if it happened. I'm not gonna watch it, but I was just curious if it happened. And it looked like Samurai. I could be wrong on that. It might have been something else, but it looked like they had like the symbols. Man, tomorrow night we're going back to Smallville. We got season 6, episode 3, Wither. It's gonna be a good one. Wednesday, we will be not live streaming this week because the 2-part Agatha All Along series
God,
season
I
finale,
can't wait.
that drops at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So everybody be sure and check that out. And then Thursday, we will in fact be back with another edition of Super Nice Playback on Halloween. I'm gonna schedule it for the normal time, but obviously it's possible
We'll be out trick-or-treating.
Yeah. Oh god. We're taking the kiddos.
I don't have to work the next day. Hallelujah.
I do.
I'm so glad because I work at a school, and my god, nothing's worse than the day after Halloween.
I could see that.
They-
All the
they're
kids are all
they got
candied up.
Well, they have a sugar hangover. And like them being all sugared up is one thing. You can at least somewhat reason with them. But when they have had tons of sugar and went to sleep on it, you don't know what you're gonna get.
And it's a Friday, so you got that.
Yeah.
It's just a bad moon rising all around, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll be back. Don't worry, everybody. We ain't going nowhere.
No.
Or are we? Because when you're on this long road of life, like a long highway in the 80s, you just need to put on your glasses and feel the vibe as if to say, ow. What the fuck? What the fuck did you do? God damn it.
I want you to play that.
That hurts.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I'm speechless.
I didn't mean to. I thought I was clear.
Oh, yeah. We need to go to bed.
I can't go to bed.
What?
I gotta take a shower.
Oh, wow. That's fair. All right, everybody. Oh, I didn't know what she was doing. Don't hit me. Why are you being physically mean to me?
Cause we read Ray lines and I'm gonna be mean now.
Oh, I don't like that. That shouldn't be a part of it.
I'm channeling her.
Why is that a part of it? That was never discussed. Well, hey, we can end this show right now.
Part of it. David is pumpkins.
And you are part of it. Wow. But all right, everybody. That's gonna wrap it up for us. What? Stop. At least when I am annoying, it's only audible. Okay? I don't physically hurt you. Listen.
You listen.
The game is over. Alright?
The jig is up.
A foot is the game. Alright, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you all for the special Monday edition of hopefully anime Sailor Power Hour Digimon. I'm starting to feel like crap, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm crashing, because
and you're sensitive.
I'm aching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault.
I'll stop picking on you.
It's like goddamn shots again. It's fine. I'm glad. It just sucks. I think it's because I haven't taken any Advil in 14 hours.
I could do it.
That's probably why I need to take some.
I need to take some Excedrin.
All right. Well, we're gonna go pop some pills over the counter.
Yeah.
Not even over the counter. It's over the counter means it's ones that you haven't asked for. These are ones that are just on the shelf.
On the counter.
On the counter. There you go. Some shelvies.
Under the counter.
Behind the counter. Shelvies.
No.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.
And as always,
Hopefully on some day.
bye.
Wow.
What?